Hello, Los Angeles Lakers fan. We're back with an exclusive video bringing you the latest updates. First of all, subscribe to the channel and like the video. It's crucial for you to stay informed with the news daily. Without further ado, let's get to the news. The entire NBA world just got flipped upside down. And no, this isn't one of those wild off-season rumors that disappear after a few tweets. This is real, this is breaking, and it's shaking the very core of the league. The Los Angeles Lakers have reportedly landed Joel Embiid from the Philadelphia 76ers. Let that sink in for a second. We're talking about the reigning MVP, the dominant force in the paint, a player built like a tank with the finesse of a guard, now wearing purple and gold. It's a move no one saw coming, especially after months of silence from both front offices. But apparently behind closed doors, negotiations were brewing, calls were made, and now the deal is done. Lakers fans are already flooding social media with mock-ups of Embiid standing next to LeBron and Anthony Davis. And honestly, it looks terrifying. The idea of that trio on the same floor feels almost unfair. People are calling it the new Showtime, a version built for the modern era, where brute force meets Hollywood flair. And yet, everyone's wondering, how did this even happen so suddenly? The whispers started late last night when a few insiders noticed unusual activity involving Lakers executives traveling to Philadelphia. At first, nobody paid attention. It's the NBA. There are always meetings, always scouting trips, always smoke with no fire. But then a private jet was spotted leaving Philly and landing in Los Angeles, with reports that Embiid's agent was on board. That's when Twitter exploded. Within minutes, fan pages, journalists, and even ex-players began hinting that something massive was unfolding. And the more people looked into it, the clearer it became that this wasn't speculation, it was movement. Philadelphia, still struggling to find direction after yet another playoff collapse, may have finally hit the reset button. For months, tension had been building between Embiid and the front office, especially after James Harden's messy exit and Tyrese Maxey's inconsistent leadership role. Now, with Embiid officially joining the Lakers, Philly appears to be entering a new chapter while Los Angeles turns into an instant super team once again. Some call it desperate, others call it destiny. Either way, it's the biggest trade since LeBron took his talents to South Beach. The Lakers, always masters of timing and spectacle, managed to pull off what seemed impossible. According to early reports, the deal involved a massive package. Multiple first-round picks, Austin Reeves, Rui Hachimura, and even D'Angelo Russell heading to Philadelphia. That a lot of depth gone, but Rob Pelinka and Jeannie Buss clearly decided that the chance to pair Embiid with LeBron and AD was worth every asset in the vault. Inside sources say LeBron personally vouched for the move, calling Embiid the missing piece in the Lakers' quest for another banner. And let's be real, the man has a point. When healthy, Embiid is unstoppable. A 7-footer who can post up, hit the mid-range, shoot the three, and anchor a defense like few others. Pair that with Davis's versatility and LeBron's genius, and suddenly, the Lakers look like a nightmare matchup for any team in the league. Fans are already dreaming about ring number 18, and for the first time in a while, it doesn't sound unrealistic. Still, the question remains, how will these egos, these giants of the game, coexist under one roof? Across the NBA, reactions are mixed. Some analysts are calling this the boldest front office move in recent memory, while others are already labeling it a potential disaster waiting to happen. Chemistry is everything in basketball, and while Embiid's talent is unquestionable, his injury history and his fiery personality have raised eyebrows in the past. Will he adapt to the Lakers system? Can he handle the pressure of Los Angeles, where every game feels like a movie premiere and every loss becomes a headline? Those are real concerns. And let's not forget the age factor. LeBron isn't getting any younger, and Davis has had his share of injuries too. The Lakers are betting it all on a narrow championship window, hoping that Embiid's arrival turns that window into a wide-open door. Meanwhile, Philly fans are heartbroken but not entirely surprised. Many had sensed that Embiid's loyalty was fading, that the constant postseason heartbreaks were wearing him down. In a way, both sides got what they wanted, a fresh start. But whether it leads to glory or chaos, only time will tell. Social media right now is absolute madness. Instagram pages are flooded with photoshopped images of Embiid in a Lakers jersey. Twitter Spaces are running all night with heated debates, and YouTube commentators are already posting reaction videos titled, "The Trade That Changes Everything." And who can blame them? This is the type of move that shifts the balance of power across conferences. The Western Conference, already stacked with Jokic, Luka, Curry, and now Embiid, is turning into an all-out war zone. The Lakers fan base, one of the loudest and most passionate in sports, is treating this as a resurrection, proof that the franchise is still the NBA's biggest stage. Meanwhile, the 76ers subreddit is in mourning, flooded with bittersweet posts thanking Embiid for his loyalty and passion. He gave us everything, one fan wrote, and he deserved better. It's emotional, it's chaotic, it's everything that makes basketball beautiful and cruel at the same time. And right now, every sports show in America is preparing an emergency broadcast to talk about it. But here's where it gets even wilder. Sources close to the Lakers' locker room say that LeBron and Davis were informed about the trade hours before it became public, and both reportedly gave an enthusiastic green light. In fact, LeBron supposedly sent Embiid a personal voice note welcoming him to the family. Imagine that. The King himself recruiting the reigning MVP, adding another All-NBA player to his legacy-chasing roster. Insiders claim Embiid was ecstatic, saying it's a dream come true to play alongside LeBron, someone he's admired since childhood. The Lakers marketing team is already planning a massive unveiling at Crypto.com Arena, with a Welcome to the Empire event rumored for this weekend. Jerseys are being printed, season ticket sales are spiking, and ESPN's main page is nothing but gold and purple. It feels less like a basketball trade and more like a Hollywood blockbuster. And honestly, that's exactly how the Lakers like it. The morning after the announcement, Los Angeles woke up buzzing like it had just won the championship already. Sports radio stations couldn't stop playing the same clips on repeat. Joel Embiid arriving at LAX in a crisp Lakers hoodie, smiling ear to ear, surrounded by cameras and security. It felt surreal, like something straight out of a movie. Fans were camping outside the Lakers facility hoping to catch a glimpse, holding up signs that read, "The process comes to Hollywood." Reporters shouted questions about his role, about fitting alongside AD, about whether this means LeBron might extend his career again. And Embiid, always charismatic, simply laughed and said, "Let's get to work." Those 4 words sent chills down every Lakers fan spine. Because when a player like Embiid looks that confident, the league has every reason to panic. Suddenly, conversations about Denver's dominance, about the Celtics' rise, about Milwaukee's firepower, all of it faded into background noise. This wasn't just a trade. It was a declaration that the Lakers are back, not as contenders, but as the center of the basketball universe once again. Inside the Lakers organization, the mood is pure adrenaline. Rob Pelinka has been praised as a genius, pulling off a move that few thought was financially or logistically possible under the current salary cap. According to insiders, this deal took months of planning, backroom calls, and quiet sacrifices. The front office understood that pairing Embiid with LeBron and Davis could redefine what the Lakers look like both on and off the court. They're envisioning a system built around fluid offense, defensive versatility, and star chemistry. The coaching staff, led by Darvin Ham, is already sketching rotations that could make opposing teams dizzy. Imagine Embiid setting a screen for LeBron while Davis hovers at the arc, ready to stretch the defense. It's nightmare fuel for any rival. The Lakers are even rumored to be chasing a few veteran shooters to complete their super team puzzle. Meanwhile, Jeannie Buss is reportedly overjoyed, seeing this as the move that restores the franchise's mystique. "This is what being a Laker means," she told close friends. "The echoes of Showtime are alive again, just dressed in a new era's rhythm." Meanwhile, in Philadelphia, the mood couldn't be more different. The city feels like it's lost a hero, like the heartbeat of its franchise has been ripped out overnight. Joel Embiid was more than just a player there. He was the embodiment of the city's grit, its underdog mentality, its hunger for relevance. For nearly a decade, Trust the Process was a rallying cry that united Sixers fans through endless rebuilds, heartbreaks, and near misses. Now, that slogan feels like a bittersweet memory. The front office is already spinning the narrative, calling it a strategic rebuild, emphasizing the future with Tyrese Maxey and the mountain of draft picks they received. But let's be honest, there's no replacing a talent like Embiid. Not today, not tomorrow. The city skyline may look the same, but the soul of its team has changed forever. Still, Philly fans are resilient. They've been here before, and they'll be here again. What hurts most is knowing that the process ended not with a championship parade down Broad Street, but with their superstar boarding a flight to Los Angeles. Before we continue, we ask that you leave a like and subscribe to the channel so you won't miss any exclusive Lakers updates. Moving on, around the league, the ripple effects are massive. Rival teams are scrambling to reassess strategies, adjust rosters, and plan counterattacks. The Denver Nuggets, last year's champions, suddenly have a new obstacle to deal with. Nikola Jokic versus Joel Embiid in a Western Conference Finals? That's not just basketball. That's mythology. The Warriors are rumored to be rethinking their future moves, while Dallas, Phoenix, and Minnesota are all keeping close eyes on how this new Lakers core performs. The NBA thrives on storylines, and this one might be its biggest yet. Every game featuring the Lakers will be an event. Every matchup against a contender will feel like a mini-final. And for broadcasters, it's a dream. Ratings will skyrocket, ticket prices will soar, and the energy in every arena the Lakers visit will be electric. The league hasn't felt this alive since the prime LeBron Curry wars, and that's saying something. Even retired legends are chiming in, with Magic Johnson tweeting, "The Lakers are back where they belong, on top of the basketball world." But beneath all the hype and excitement, there's a quiet question lingering. Can this actually work? Super teams often look great on paper, but stumble under the weight of expectations. The Lakers now have three massive personalities, each with their own style and rhythm. LeBron, the cerebral leader who calculates every move. Davis, the soft-spoken powerhouse who dominates when healthy. And Embiid, the emotional engine who thrives on intensity. How these three coexist will determine everything. Reports suggest that LeBron has already spoken privately with both Embiid and Davis, emphasizing unity and sacrifice. "We can make history," he allegedly said, "but only if we move as one." If that mindset sticks, this could be one of the most unstoppable teams in league history. But if egos or injuries start to interfere, the whole thing could crumble faster than anyone expects. That's the beauty and the danger of greatness. It demands balance, trust, and timing. And the Lakers are gambling everything they have that this trio finds it. Still, one thing is undeniable. The NBA just got its spark back. Every season needs a storyline that captivates the world, and now it has one. Joel Embiid in purple and gold is more than just a roster move. It's a cultural moment. It's about legacy, ambition, and the eternal allure of the Lakers brand. From the days of Magic and Kareem to Kobe and Shaq, the Lakers have always been defined by their stars. Now LeBron, Davis, and Embiid carry that torch. The city is ready, the league is watching, and history is waiting to be written. Whether this ends in glory or chaos, it's going to be unforgettable. Because in the NBA, moments like this remind us why we watch, why we argue, why we care so much. It's not just about who wins or loses. It's about witnessing the impossible become reality. And right now, the impossible has a name: Joel Embiid, Los Angeles Laker. Stay informed exclusively about Los Angeles Lakers news. Subscribe to our channel and hit the like button to keep receiving daily updates. Also, share your opinion on the news in the comments, as your contribution is crucial for the Lakers. Stay tuned for the next video.